So this is really funny. This is another example of controversy where there actually isn't any controversy. Fox News ran an explosive headline yesterday called Democratic Senator Caught on Hot Mic Explaining How Dems Will Fast Track Infrastructure. What happened? What sort of devious tactic or plan do Democrats have to get infrastructure done? This is all about Democratic Senator Ben Cardin. Ben Cardin was speaking to Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg about Joe Biden's infrastructure plan, and Ben Cardin was caught. It was a hot mic, guys. He had no idea he was being recorded. He was caught saying Democrats will use budget reconciliation to get infrastructure reform done, requiring only a simple majority in the Senate instead of 60 votes. Yeah. Now, you might say, hold on a second, sir, David, we've expected Democrats to have to do that all along because Republicans are and have been and will continue to be total obstructionists. There will be no way to get infrastructure done without using budget reconciliation. Why is this news that Ben Cardin is saying this? And that is exactly the right reaction if that is your reaction. Ben Cardin was caught on a hot mic saying something that we already knew and expected and which Bernie Sanders actually said publicly. Here's the big explosive hot mic moment. Take a listen.
Trying to figure out, okay, what piece goes in which order. So we'll figure it out. I'm all ears for
I think it's going to be a building process. And you see some actions by some of these committees, there's certain parts of it, but ultimately it's going to be put together similar to how the rescue plan is put together. It's got to be at the end of the day. You're most likely to have these reconciliations. The Republicans will be with you at the point.
Let's clear that. Thanks again, everybody.
Okay.
So there's Ben Cardin saying, hey, Pete, we're going to have to do this like the COVID relief bill via budget reconciliation. Where's the scandal? Like, what choice do Democrats have when Republicans won't vote for anything at all? And in fact, Bernie Sanders, the funniest part is you don't have to have a hot mic. Bernie said this on February 24th. It's public record. Axios reported on February 24th that, quote, Senator Bernie Sanders told Axios on Tuesday he's consulted with the White House about how to prepare for the next round of spending, and he's ready to do it immediately via reconciliation, a process he controls as chair of the Senate Budget Committee. There is no story here. OK, Joe Biden said he wants to do infrastructure. Got it. We desperately need to do infrastructure spending. OK, infrastructure spending is popular with the American people. Good. Donald Trump also promised to do infrastructure endlessly, and he never did it. So it's overdue. And Fox News is reporting as some kind of scandal what the obvious, publicly acknowledged strategy is going to be on getting infrastructure spending done, which Ben Cardin said to Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, that given Republicans' plan to keep obstructing, we are going to have to do it via budget reconciliation. This scandal is arguably less controversial even than when Barack Obama wore a tan suit. And I would even go as far as to say, and some of you may disagree, this is less of a scandal than when Barack Obama asked for brown mustard on a hamburger. I'm actually willing to go out and say it is less explosive even than that. So we've talked about this. We talked about this yesterday. There's two different things going on. Number one, Joe Biden is really boring. That's true. And it's a welcome change in many ways. The press briefings, aside from the sort of weird questions from Fox News reporters, the press briefings with Jen Psaki are boring from a sort of salacious entertainment sense, but they are substantive. And the right absolutely hates this because there's just no scandals. So they're manufacturing things. Ben Cardin caught on a hot mic. Joe Biden hasn't done a press conference for 55 days. This is even funnier. This morning, Fox apparently, now that Joe Biden has announced a press conference for next week, Fox News had to up their ante. So this morning I saw a graphic which was something like Joe Biden hasn't done a press conference for 89 days if you include the 2020 campaign before he was even president. Mr. Potato Head, Kermit the Frog, Pepe Le Pew, Speedy Gonzalez, all this. This is what they are now focused on because they don't know what to do absent scandal when the things that Joe Biden has done so far, primarily at the top of the list, the $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill, are popular even with Republicans to a great degree. I would expect more of this, although my prediction would be Fox, Newsmax, and OAN are sort of going to find their lanes. Right now, they're kind of fumbling around in the dark for like, what's the way we can get the most clicks based on this administration? I think they'll figure it out and they'll settle into something probably within the next few months. If you are anything like me, you probably aren't thrilled with the idea of going into a doctor's office right now. And thankfully, there's a practical and affordable way to take control of your health and get personalized care from the comfort of your home. It's a service called SteadyMD. They're one of our sponsors. You take a quiz, you get matched with a licensed primary care physician who understands your health needs. You have a 1-hour video call with your new doctor. You establish a meaningful relationship with them. And after that, your doctor is available to you anytime by text, phone, or video chat. This is not a random doctor on call. Each doctor at SteadyMD has a limited number of patients, so they actually have time to listen to you. You get the personal attention that you deserve. They can do almost everything an in-person doctor can do: perform medical evaluations, talk to you about health concerns, send prescriptions to your home or local pharmacy, and anything they can't do online, they'll quickly set you up with an in-person provider to do, things like blood tests, as an example. You don't need insurance. It's only $99 a month with no other fees or copays. There are so many practical advantages to using SteadyMD for primary care, and it's also so much more affordable. Go to steadymd.com/Pakman to take the free quiz, see which doctor is right for you. I took their quiz. They matched me with a doctor who specializes in my particular health needs and situation. The doctor they gave me is a really perfect fit for me and my medical needs. There's no risk, no commitment to get started. Just click the link right underneath this video.